Oh my god, okay. So this picture was really hard to take. Hopefully it is already done. Okay, this is gonna have a bad ending. Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katerina and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a proper book haul with just books. So you've seen some manga and graphic novel book hauls, and now you're going to see an actual book haul with books that I've been collected and I'm very excited to share with you guys. So let's get into it already. So the first one that I have here, it occurred to me that I should have went and see how the English translation of this is, but whatever. So this is a Nordic thriller series that I have been reading. All of them are up there. And this is the new release in Pocket Edition, which are the editions that I'm reading because they're shorter, they're not as heavy, and my wrists need some rest. And so this is, how am I going to call this? This is the sixth book in the Sebastian Brigham series, and supposedly in Portuguese it's called Mentiras Consentidas, which kind of roughly translates to consented lies. I don't know if that's a translation in English because this is Nordic, and I think that we translate directly from the original language. So the writers of this are called Michael Orst and Hans Rosenfeld. And yeah, I've been loving every single one of these. Sebastian Brigham is this fucked up psychologist, like profiler guy, and his life is really hard because he makes it so. And it's also about this team of people that are like criminal mind-ish, and they have a technical person, they have field people, they have analytic people and everything, and they solve murders, and it's kind of like the murder of the day, but it's so much more than that. Some of them have politics, some of them have social criticism, some of them have just the life and times of these people dealing with their lives, and it's really intriguing, interesting. This one, I think it has, okay, so there's this dude that is killing women, and he's been being very aggressive to women and leaving them very badly, and he kills women, and apparently is a brutal rapist, and the victims appear not to be chosen at random. I don't really like rape things, which is kind of like when I tried to read extreme horror, that was my point of breaking. I don't want it. That and pregnant people being abused or assaulted or hurt. So I'm not sure how I'm going into this. It's not very graphic, or the other ones weren't supposed to be as graphic. I'm a little bit afraid of this one, but let's hope that it's not graphic, and I hope that I can have a great time as I've had with the others. Then we have a book that is finally being published in Portuguese, and hopefully the rest of the series as well, so I'm very excited for this. I haven't read it yet, but I really love the author, and she's just such a spectacular woman, and I'm very excited to read this because I like my villains. And it's called Hook. It's by Hamley McIntyre, and is the first in the Never After series, which currently has 5, soon to be, I believe, 6 and final books in the series. So nobody knows what the 6th book is going to be like, but apparently all of these are about a villain, and they're like modern day reimaginings of villains and their sort of happy endings. And this one, obviously, it's about Hook from Peter Pan, and he is kind of like a mobster, and Peter is like his worst enemy. He's fucked him up and his family and everything, and he wants to make him suffer. And so for that, he decides that he's going to seduce his daughter, which is Wendy, but he starts to fall in love with her. So I don't know. I want to see and imagine Captain Hook in a gangster city setting, and I'm very excited. Obviously, there's no difference of age that exists in Peter Pan, so Wendy and Hook at this point are and in this book are very proximate of ages. But this is very interesting. This is dark romance, obviously, and it's going to be not my first, I believe, but one of the firsts of the type that I do read. So very excited for this one. And if you like villains as well as I do, this could be a great one for you. Then we have two books in the same series. We have Heir of Fire and Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. So these are the third and fourth in the Throne of Glass series, which I don't know how it gets so much hate, because I've read the first one, loved it. I read the second, loved it even more. And now I want to read the third and the fourth. The fifth is already being released here in Portugal, so maybe I'll finish the series ASAP. I don't know, but I am so excited to see where the adventures of Selena Stardothian bring her and what is going to happen, because people say that if you are not ride or die until the third book, you're going to be ride or die after the third book. It's like a turning point of sorts. Very excited for this. They are biggie, these two, but I love that. And it's being one of those fantasies that I haven't read in a long time and needed to, because it kind of woke again my love for epic fantasy and all of this clash of political and social and fantastical thingies, and I was hesitant because if you know Sarah J. Maas, you know that she writes about fae, and there's always fae in their stories, and I am not a person that can deal with a lot of fae stories, but apparently I like the way that she writes fae, so we will see. I will have to read some of the more fae-centric stories that she has, but this is amazing, and I don't believe that people hate this because there is not enough smut. We don't need smut. This is fucking epic. There's death and disgraces and slavery of a people, and I don't know. I don't want to spoil you, but it's just so incredible. There's an evil king and our hero is an assassin. It's great. It's great. I'm really loving it, and I hope that reading these two, I am still loving it. Then we have one that is actually a birthday gift, and yes, my birthday is only on April 6th, but my friend Maria João decided that she was going to gift the book to me right away because she wants to read it with me, and I wanted to read with her too. This is not the type of book that we both read. I mean, I kind of read books like this, but I will explain to you the situation. So this is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This is a vampire werewolf romance, and why do I say I don't read these types of books? Because I normally just conscript myself to vampires for paranormal thingies. I don't really like werewolf stories, but this one everyone is loving, and it appears to be different, and there's vampires as well, so she's a vampire, he's a werewolf. I don't know. I want to see where this is going. I want to see if I love it. I have to keep my mind open sometimes. I am excited. I am so excited to read this, and I know this is going to be probably a little bit trashy, but I don't know. Everyone raves about Ali Hazelwood's writing. I've never read anything by her, so this is going to be the first. Hopefully, I am very impressed. Then I have some beautiful editions to show you guys. So this is The Atlas Complex by Olivia Blake, and this is the Signed Waterstones edition. Just look at this. This is golden and blue, and it has sprayed edges, and on the inside it has end papers, and you know, it's just so freaking beautiful. I absolutely love it. I have only read the Atlas 6, but I wanted to have all three of them so I can binge read them, because I know without a doubt that Olivia Blake is an autobiography author for me. I just need to read the Atlas 6. The style of writing, the way that she portrays characters and everything that's going on is just phenomenal. I have pretty much all of her books, I think, so it's time to get on to read them. And then finally, we have another great, beautiful edition that I've already shown you without wanting to, and that is the Waterstones signed edition of Empire of the Damned by J. Kristoff. Look at that beauty. He's red, he's golden, he's just... oh my god, it's just so beautiful, and it's signed by the author. And if you guys know anything about me, you'll know I love vampires, you know I love J. Kristoff, and man oh man, have I been dying to read this book, dying, because Empire and the Vampire fucking killed me, and having really gross and evil vampires and returning to the phase of not paranormal romancy vampires, even though I love those ones, it's just my jam. It's just my jam. This is fantasy, epic, awesome, and I love it. I love it. So expect to see some news of me reading this fairly soon, hopefully. So yeah guys, that's going to be everything for this book haul. If you like it, leave a like or subscribe, and tell me in the comments down below if you've read any of these books, if you have them, if you're going to read them, or if you've already read them. I already said that, didn't I? I like to talk. I like to talk about that. And tell me if you want to recommend me some books. I don't know. So that's going to be all for today, and happy readings to you all. Bye!